Hey guys, welcome to the Oswego Health and Technology. My name is Brianna, and today I will be going through a quick tutorial on how to use ToolWiz photos. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go into Pro Editing, and I'm going to do this pretty sunset that we have here. My camera already did a pretty good job of getting the colors, but I want to enhance it a little bit more because in person it was a lot more in-depth. So let's go. I don't need to use any of these tools. There's crop, rotate, perspective, all of these things that kind of manipulate what the picture actually looks like physically, I guess you could say, like not the colors, but the photo itself. And then in toning, you get to manipulate the actual colors in it. So that's why I want to go into that, so I can bring out the purples and maybe deepen the golds that's in the background. So I don't think I need to touch the brightness. Let's see if making it darker does anything though. Yeah, not really. Oh. It took a second. Okay. So yes, the darkness does do something. It makes it more gold. There's a little button here in the top right before the check mark. If you press that, you can see the difference of before and after. Now let's go into levels, because this is where you can manipulate pretty easily the red, greens, and blues. You can also do it all at once, but this is a little more advanced way of how to get those colors the way you want them. I don't really know the exact science of this. I'm just kind of playing around with it, which you can do too. Okay, let's check that. Yeah, you definitely see a lot more of the purple that was going on. So let's check that. Everything else, I don't think I really need to mess with. Maybe color balance. And here you can play with the shadows, the midtones, and the highlights. So the shadows, I want a little bit more on the purple side because that's what it looked like. But then the midtones were more yellow. And the highlights were also a little more on the yellow side. And I think that's looking pretty cool. So let's check that off. If you didn't want to do like the going into detail with the reds, the blues, and the greens, you could just put a filter on, which you can find here. There's a whole bunch of different ones that you can get into, and it's very personalized. The portrait is specific for like people mostly. You might be able to get away with it with animals. I'm not really sure. There's a lot you can do though. Facetune, slimming, body slimming. You can make yourself look kind of taller with stretching. You can go into your eyes, even whiten your teeth, put on some makeup, get rid of blemishes. And then these are effects that you could do if you did it with like a real camera. If you did it with your phone, you could have the look that you did it with a camera with, doing like a double exposure or rendering. like a double exposure. You can decorate it with stickers, you can put a frame on it, there's clip art, you can add words to it. These are the things that you can do with the camera. So I take back what I said earlier with the effects. Those are just some fun effects that you can do. The photography is like you could do a lens blur where it was like a centered focus and everything else around it is blurred. Light leak. Let's look at what that would do. Ooh. So there's like preset things that they do. That's actually pretty whimsical, but not what I'm going for. So I'm going to hit that back button over here. And then enhancement, if you shot it in HDR, you could put an HDR effect on it. Actually, I like that. And that's all the way up. So I'll add that. And then art. It looks like things that you can physically do to it, like draw on it and things like that. But that's all I have for you today. I think the picture turned out pretty well. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our blog at ozhealthtech.wordpress.com. Thanks. Bye.